Hello everyone, this is DavidViadel23 and welcome to the Mandragon's Cave. Today we're gonna be talking about Lilith from One Piece. This is the Zero Two Vegapunk satellite, and it is one of the 6 satellites that Vegapunk has. It's the first one that we met, and for a change today I'm gonna be drawing a girl, that I don't normally draw girls. And yeah, so let's kind of we have this space today to work in the character. We're gonna make let's see, kind of the head is gonna be here. I want to talk about my opinion about this character Lilith, and I think she's coming with us. I think at the end of Egghead, this together with Bonnie is the character that we are gonna be taking with us for a next saga, like we took a little bit Carrot and like Roger took Nekomamushi and Inuarashi. Okay, so let's kind of do this loose concept of Lilith. I want to thank everyone because today for a change I'm doing a girl, and as well is because we reached 50 subscribers in the channel, and that is very nice. I'm very happy about it. I'm happy that people is kind of following every now and then and listening to the theories and checking the stories and the you know, the concepts I have, and yeah, slowly we're getting there, so we can reach more people, and yeah, so as I always say, feel free to share this with your nakamas and your colleagues and your friends and your family, so everyone can kind of have their own opinion in the theory and talk about it here as well in the channel. That's very nice. So we have here the top, okay, and then we're gonna make this part as well, and the legs, we have one leg, very long legs we're gonna make here one, and the other one a little bit like this. Okay, so I want to talk about Lilith today because yeah, I think it's very important for the story. I think it's the character that we are taking with us as a Vegapunk support. I have a video about the Vegapunk path after Egghead that I'm gonna put here on the right, so you can click on that one after watching this video and see, to have like a follow-up of what do I think is gonna happen with the different Vegapunks that we have, the ones that they are actually alive, okay? Yes or yes, I think we need a support of a Vegapunk. We need a support of a Vegapunk because it is a very knowledgeable character. I don't want him as a character, I'm saying about the all of them together, the 6 plus the Stella. I don't want the Vegapunk character to kind of overshadow Nico Robin and the things that she may reveal. I don't want him to reveal anything that Robin may reveal later on in the story, because I think we've been following her for such a long time that I would love her to tell me the name of the Ancient Kingdom and all these things, okay? And I'm okay with Vegapunk now in 11:11 to kind of reveal something about the Gorusei or the truth of the world or things like this, or something related to Ohara, but I don't want him to talk too much about it, because I think, in my opinion, that is Robin's job, okay? I don't want Vegapunk either to kind of overshadow Chopper or Franky, given that he is a scientist, the most, you know, the cleverest man in the world, and it is confirmed that he is advanced to this world, like 500 years advanced to the world and everything, and that is very dangerous if Oda tries to talk about these things and talks a little bit too much, so it could overshadow Chopper's storyline and Franky's storyline as well, okay? So that's why I think this arm, she always has it very weird, kind of shorter, because Lilith has this baggy kind of jacket on top, like Robin has as well now in this saga. And for the drawings, always when I watch the anime or when I see the series and I read the manga, the arms always look very bubbly and everything. So let's see how it's gonna look here. But just here we have one side and it goes down here like this. Just so you understand the arm structure, how it works here in this side. But yeah, so let's just kind of do these kind of lines. So we have here. So I think Lily is coming with us because she has been shown as a very Straw Hat character. She already is playful with most of the characters in the group, and when Oda does this, it always means pay attention to this character, we are taking this character. I have a couple of videos talking about Vegapunk and concepts of Vegapunk, and I always mention that Lilith is the one that for me I will always remember. So Shaka and the Lilith I will always remember. I have a very nice video about Shaka as well that I'm gonna put here on the top as well. And in this Shaka video, I basically talk about the betrayal, and I think he is behind all the mess that happened with York. And this is because I think anytime now, Shaka is gonna show up probably at the very end of the story, and maybe what I talk in this video is that he may go with the Blackbeard pirates before they leave the island. I know we haven't seen them in a couple of episodes, but I think they may still be leaving the island. They are still in the island, on the way of leaving with this whole Caribou thing. And I don't see York as a bad guy, as a bad character design for a character. So that's why I think Shaka, with the mysterious concept of the Daft Punk and the helmet and everything and the talks and the good, that because he represents good and the greater good, I think he's gonna be this greater good character that will make a surprise at the end of the story. I think this is the cliffhanger that we have for the end of Egghead. When Egghead is finished, and then boom, we have this Shaka, as I explained in the video, showing up with a second helmet, the second Daft Punk member helmet, because this character is taking references from this techno musical group. And yeah, so I think Oda is turning the game here. So the good character representing good, like the Marines, ends up being the bad guy because it's extreme good, and the bad guy, that it's evil, that it's Lilith in this case, turns up pirate being the good guys, Luffy and the group being the good guys. Yeah, so let's kind of do these legs. We are almost done with the sketch here. Okay. Okay. Something like this it will do. We have this kind of very baggy and big jacket, super cool, like we used to call this when I was younger, bombers. I don't know in English how is it called exactly, but we used to call it bombers because they were like this kind of inflated. You looked like a ball when you were wearing this type of jacket. But yeah, it's looking very nice, and we will close here this side as well. Okay, and she has plenty of details where the clothes everywhere, like this. Okay. Okay, so just to talk a little bit about her introduction. Okay, let's move this so we can do the head. To talk a little bit about her introduction, when we first meet her, she shows up, that is being shown recently in the anime and everything, and she comes very brave and very cocky and everything, like, oh, you know, you are pirates and I'm gonna take all your treasure, give me everything. So she's kind of protecting Egghead for all these kind of people trying to get into the island. But everything, I think marines, pirates, whoever it is gonna be around Egghead, she attacks them with this shark that she has and with the other sea beasts, mechanical sea beasts that she has. This, I think as well, it's foreshadowing, it's a reminder for me of this very nice theory I have, that I'm gonna put here the list of the videos I have about it, that it's about the mechanical ancient weapons. I think this whole Egghead saga, it's a foreshadowing about these monsters, these battleship monsters created 800 years ago by the government to defeat the real ancient weapons, okay, the pre-Shirahoshi and pre-Uranus and all of these guys. So I think this concept of Lilith, it's a foreshadowing about all of this. And yeah, as I said, I just put the videos here so you can have a look. It's one of the most kind of prominent theories and ideas and concepts in my channel, the concept of the mechanical ancient weapons. Okay, so as well, now that I'm doing the smile, I'm gonna do the smile like this. Her smile always reminds me to Luffy. So I know that in One Piece all the girls are Nami and most of the guys are Luffy designs and things like this. And I love the design of Lilith when she comes into the scene, because the face is so Luffy that I kind of feel very familiar with her, and I think that's done on purpose, so Oda can introduce her into the group more. So as I was saying, there are a lot of interactions already with the full group, and let's do the eye. It has this, like this. The eye is pink, and the one is black and pink. So we'll do like this, paint the whole thing, and then we'll do the details in a second. She appears being cocky, as I was saying before, and she's kind of, give me everything that you have, you pirates. I didn't save you, I just came to take your loot, okay? And then Shaka calls her, and it's like, do you see that swordsman, that Zoro no Zoro? That's his bounty. Do you see him that he's worried? No, because anytime you are in his range, and he can kill you. And he says the same about Robin. He says that's Nico Robin. She's quiet and chilled as well, because you are on her range and they basically can kill you. And the other characters, Oda shows them, you know, Luffy, Usopp, everyone, Sanji even, like joking and being a thingy, and Lilith realizes, he says, oh, okay, these are the clowns, this is the trap. These characters are the trap that is making for me, so I kind of lower my guard, okay? So you have there Lily interacting and having some kind of connection with Zoro and Robin, okay? So she is scared, she is in danger of these characters killing her, okay? Then, further in the story, in this last episode, 11:10, and in the previous ones, while Lilith is with Brook, there is this full gag between them, that Brook is chilling, is quiet, is sipping the tea, he froze the whole cloud path, and Lilith is, oh, that's a good idea, blah, blah. But then she's panicking because she realizes that Brook has no clue how he's gonna be stopping the ship. And now in 11:10 we see that thanks to Usopp, and Lily says, oh, Brook, is this not thanks to you? This is thanks to Usopp. So he's actually in name basis with all of them already. So she's very familiar after this whole Egghead saga with them. And she's having this kind of gags with at the beginning with Sanji, with the you know, the pervert side of Sanji, and Brook as well, and now with Brook with the concept of the ship. You see them traveling, both of them alone, and she's kicking him and punching him like Nami would do, and now in this last episode she's doing the same and praising Usopp about it. And there is some connections with Franky as well. First with the robot concept, because she's basically a robot. The robot concept, the cyborg concept, the fanboy, because as soon as she shows up, then you have this fanboy Franky like, oh my god, Vegapunk, I've been wanting to meet you forever. I spent 2 years in your island, and blah blah blah. And so Franky upgraded himself after these 2 years, after the break, because Vegapunk, and obviously he adores this group, and he wants to learn. There is this moment as well where we see they separate in small teams. Okay, before meet Egghead, they separate in small teams, and Lilith goes a little bit with Franky, with Usopp, and with another one of the satellites, and they encounter S-Snake, Boa Hancock's Seraphine, and basically she transforms everyone in a stone there. And you see the dynamic as well with, like, Usopp is fighting Franky, they are playing, so she has this bubble gun that uses as a shield, and with this bubble gun she manages to kind of neutralize S-Snake before she gets transformed into stone. And very nicely connection with this as well is that she's joking like she's Luffy and Usopp. So there's a moment that she's kneeling on the floor like, I've done this, I managed to neutralize the S-Snake, and things like this. So the gag Oda is making with her the whole time, the gag. And because all of these things I'm seeing in the story, I think this is the character that we take together with Bonnie, and this is the one that is gonna help us to upgrade the crew. And when I say to upgrade the crew, I mean especially Franky. I have a very nice video about Franky that I'm gonna put here as well. And in this video, basically, feel free to go and have a look. In this video, basically, I talk about him finishing this saga, arriving to the end of this saga, and being very damaged, very destroyed. I thought first, when she got half transformed into stone, this is the moment he's gonna break. And then fighting Saturn, this is the moment he's gonna break. Anytime that he's doing something in a scene, my mind is going crazy to see when is he gonna break, because he needs a second upgrade with the Vegapunks. I think we are taking Lilith with us to Elbaf, the next saga. Let's change and start doing some lines with the 0.2 this time, okay? I think we are taking her with us because we need, as I say in this video, Green Blood update and upgrade with Franky. I think Franky's fridge in the stomach, it's a joke that it hasn't been used after since the time skip. And before, he used to run with cola all the time, and he used to show us this all the time. Kind of, this is my battery, and basically I need this to survive. We don't see that anymore. It can be that he fixed it in the time skip. Totally good with it, totally okay with it. But at the same time, if Oda wants to continue with this, what if Lilith manages to figure out this green blood combination with him to put it in his fridge, and he can have random powers every now and then, because he doesn't want a fruit. In Dressrosa, he says, I don't want to eat the Mera Mera, because Luffy says, oh, Franky, let's take it and you eat it. And he's like, oh, no, I don't want that. But I think, being a cyborg, the logical bit here will be to have a cybernetic upgrade, not a fruit. And what better combination than what Vegapunk discovered, that you can basically do both things at the same time and have a little bit of both worlds in this case, okay? So I totally think Franky is gonna end up destroyed in this saga, half destroyed. He is gonna be damaged heavily. We already see in this latest episode that he could be running, but the giant, this giant, I don't think he has name yet, this unnamed giant is still carrying him around, carrying Bonnie, carrying everyone. Franky could go on his own, but he is letting himself be carried. I think as well when Kizaru attacked, he got damaged, and I can't until we finish the saga. And I see Franky totally okay. I don't think he's gonna be, you know, being able to escape like nothing happened. We need to take some damage, and it will make sense for me if Franky is the one taking this damage. So let's do the eye like this. That is good. And then the white of the eye, and this goes like this. Okay, something like this. I'm happy with it. This round face like Luffy, I really like it. Okay, and then these bits here as well. Okay. I don't want a Vegapunk staying with us, because as I said before, it will kind of overshadow and put all of them into a second level that I don't want to see that in the group. I want to see Franky being upgraded by Lilith, okay, and then Lilith probably, I think she needs to be destroyed, or if she doesn't get destroyed during the Elbaf saga, she's gonna be the last Vegapunk, and synchronizing everything from the cloud in her, and yeah, but we need to lose her at some point somehow. I don't see them keeping her for the whole story, okay? So this is looking very nice so far. Let's do, there is a 0-2 here on the chest, and we see as well a little bit of the Spunk 0-2 there, yeah. And then she's wearing this kind of full body suit. Yes. Okay. Something like this is looking very nice, in my opinion. Let's do these bits as well. Okay. We have another clue that it tells me something interesting is coming with Lilith, Franky, and going forward towards Elbaf. I think we, as you all know, we have Bibi reintroducing the story now, and we see Bibi is not alone. Bibi is going with Wapol so far. They seem to be a pack now, and very important connection to Wapol is that this metal that he discovered munching everything in this island in his mini story, the Wapometal, and he got multimillionaire again, and he became a king again and everything. And I think Franky utilized already some of the Wapometal, but I think that's why Wapol, apart from the connection with Bibi and everything and all the story with Bibi, I think that's why we are dragging him with Bibi, because when we reunite Bibi with the Strawhats and everything, Wapol is gonna be there, Lilith is gonna be there, and I think, you know, as a gag, as a joke, he's gonna have to munch and eat a lot of things to create this Wapometal, and Franky is gonna be upgraded with these pieces. I see some scenes of, as we are seeing some in Egghead as well, of her being a pilot, because she has a pilot design with the helmet and everything, and basically driving this mecha, the Franky Shogun, the General Franky, and that could be really nice if, as we have Franky making the Sunny, but Jinbei is the one who is controlling it, he's moving it, he's sailing the sea with the ship. Then we have this other mecha that he built, the Franky Shogun, General Franky, that has a pilot as well, and that can be Lilith. We already have Brook being a skeleton. I don't think we will have a full robot like Lilith, even if it is a sentient that she manages to move on her own and everything, or even taking all the memories from all the wisdom from the other satellites, from the original Vegapunk and all of them, into her, because she could sync. Probably I think she will sync all the info from the punk records on her, and she will be the main Stella at the end of Egghead. That's why she's able to escape with Luffy and the group. But yeah, I don't think she will stay the whole time. Maybe at some point she ends up going, because Vegapunk is dead. In that theory about Vegapunk, if you watch the video, if you're gonna jump into the video, I think that I always talking, he's gonna end up going with. He's gonna end up going with Dragon, because the promise and the thing, he doesn't go in Ohara with him because he has no means to help him. Okay, so he says, you are poor, you have no money to support my research, and I'm gonna go with the government because I need to keep investigating and doing the research. And Dragon is like, yeah, okay, whatever. So let's do this bit as well here, like this. But now, at the moment, we have him that I think he's dead. I mean, the screen is showing that he's dead, and the message jumped on the screen. That means, yeah, he's confirmed dead already. So it wouldn't surprise me if Lilith helps a little bit Luffy in the Elbaf saga, and then ends up leaving because she knows that she's going to be able to help more to defeat the whole concept of world government and Imu if she's with Dragon, because Dragon is going to have to do something at some point, and they Oda connected him with the Vegapunk for a reason, so at some point something like that needs to happen. It can even be that the recording it is being sent from Dragon's end to the world, and it is not sent from Egghead, and all this attack from the Gorosei that they are attacking now the Labo, and they are attacking Luffy and everyone, it's fruitless, because when they destroy the Labo, that they should manage to destroy it, and Usopp and the rest escaping, they realize that basically the transmission is not coming from there, and the transmission is coming from another place. It could be Dragon, wherever Dragon it is in Kamabaka Kingdom. That could be a cool concept as well. Okay, so well, I think we are doing good pace with the drawing. Let's have here the finger, the thumb, and the fingers. That is the helmet, the aviator helmet, and that's why I think she is kind of a good driver for the Franky Shogun. because she's been introduced as the mechanic mecha girl and all these things, and yeah, and now we're gonna do the boots as well, like this. Yeah, feel free to tell me what you think about Lilith. What do you think if I'm maybe on the right in this, and we may see her more and more with us. And just think about the gag with Brook lately. It's all a gag, all a joke, all this disconnection for you to like her, and to have this kind of connection with the crew. And yeah, we have this side piece as well. She's a little bit like that. This is the image from as well introduction in the anime and everything. I think it's looking good. It's looking nice so far. This time let's do this flat. Yeah, because this is the Egghead saga. Very enjoyable character today, very funny. As I said, kind of, I don't normally do girls, so it's kind of a little bit of celebration. The 50, I think 52 we are at the moment, and very kind of nice thing to see in the channel that is growing slowly, and yeah, kind of for a celebration, let's do a girl this time. Because I always enjoy more to draw these kind of bulky big guys like Vista or like Ruchi did the other time as well and everything. So yeah, but I should do more girls. I have some nice concepts for Nico Robin as well, that for the theory of Nico Robin and what she's gonna be doing, that I talk in a couple of the videos that you can find in the channel as well. And I have some ideas about Nami as well. I think what is Nami gonna end up doing in the story, and yeah, so slowly I will draw more girls and introduce them to the channel as well. Okay, so we have nice blondie. In the description of the Lilith, they say it is pale or a little bit clear brown, so I'm gonna do a light brown here at the bottom. Okay, she is very white in the anime, but I'm gonna make her a little bit more tone of a skin tone like this, so we have a little bit of difference. Yeah, and then we will add some extra details there. Then let's do this jumpsuit. I don't know how this is called, but it's like a jumpsuit all together, all in one. Paint her full body in pink. Okay. Just for the dynamics that she's having with the group, with every single one of them, she's having some sort of dynamic, and just because of this, I can't stop thinking of her having to come with us. You know, all along the whole thing. Let's add some. Her color is pink and purple. We don't have a pink character in the story. Always the pink is the one that we are helping. We have Kobe. We are helping Kobe at the beginning. We have Momo is peach color, pinky color as well. We help Kobe. We help Momo. Now we have Bonnie that is pink color as well. And yeah, it's one of those things that Oda kind of keeps doing all the time, that representing with pink color, with more pastel colors, the characters that Luffy and the crew are gonna be helping. And in this case, we have Lilith. We see her being the evil, like a pirate that is evil, and she's not evil. She's very nice character. She's worried about the friends, the brothers or the clones, she's worried about Pythagoras. She's worried about all of them, like, oh my god, is he dead? He's not dead. Oh, Shaka is dead. Oh no, my god. So she's a nice, very nice character, and even if she's labeled as evil in the introduction, this is the evil side of Vegapunk. But what is evil in One Piece? The pirate. The pirate. I don't see Blackbeard. I don't see Whitebeard being evil, or Roger being evil, or Luffy being evil. Those are the so-called peace mains that at the beginning of the story, when Oda created the original first concept for One Piece, when Garp gives the hat to Luffy instead of Shanks, there is, if you can find it online. There is you can even buy it, I think, as a manga. There is this kind of couple of episodes, couple of chapters, and you see these characters. One second, I do this. This is more blue, but I'm gonna do like this. You have these characters called Peace Mains, and these other characters called the Buccaneers. And the Buccaneers that he's using Buccaneers now are the bad guys, the bad pirates, and then the Peace Mains are the ones that they are traveling the world looking for adventures. Basically, they are not pirates; they are adventurers. But yeah, so I'm gonna just do the hands as well like this, but they are not, just to give an extra layer of tone there. But the hands, she's wearing gloves. They have like a blue tone. I will do now. I have two nice blues now that we can try to use to see if we can match that color. Yeah. So we do one layer with a little bit more clear. This is the color of the boots. It's a little bit more electric blue here. And now we will paint it in black, so we kind of make it pop a little bit. Yeah, so here we have the boots as well, but I will add some dark tone in a moment as well. Okay, and then there is these socks. Oop, broke the tip there. These socks that she has there as well. And then we have some reds, very nice combination of colors, the reds for the helmet. This side and this side. The inside, I'm gonna just basically jump into the black and do it directly in black. So it looks nice like this. Yeah, as I said before, feel free to jump in the comments and tell me, what do you think about Lilith? Do you think we're gonna take her with us? Do you think nakama? Yeah, nakama is friend. It doesn't need to stay with us all the time. Carrot is nakama, but she doesn't stay with us. And then we have Momo is nakama, Yamato, they are nakamas, all of them. I think Yamato is official. I have as well a Yamato video, very nice here, explaining the whole thing with Yamato. If you can, feel free to go and check it out. But there are these characters along the side, like Momo and like, so this is a little bit blue, and a little bit like this, and Carrot basically, that they just jump on board, they are on with them a little bit, and yeah, so I think I need to tone down the pink. I went a little bit too hard painting the suit. And the face a little bit too hard, like this. Nice, this is more Lilith. Yeah, this is much more Lilith. Okay. In the manga everything looks black, and I prefer the manga designs than the anime. The anime I think has been a little bit too colorful for me lately since Wano, but yeah, I'm gonna kind of follow a little bit the manga, the anime tones, but regardless I'm gonna add a little bit more of dark, so I have it more on my, let's say, taste. More on my taste. Okay, it's looking very nice. It's looking very nice. So as you see, this video is about Lilith, about Vegapunk. I am not talking much about the latest episode of the 1110 because I already mentioned in the previous video that I knew these guys, the Gorusei, were gonna be showing up there. All of them transformed in animal form. Oda didn't give us a name of the fruit, so he has an opening there for him. He's kind of being safe, playing safe, to see later on I'm gonna say these are fruits or these are parts of Imu, like sentience from Imu as well. These monsters, I keep thinking that they are fruit users, mythological fruits, very powerful, and yeah, but we will see what's gonna happen with all of that. So I'm gonna add a little bit of darkness to this purple. I like it more a little bit dark. Yeah, something like this. Okay, the boots as well. The boots. Okay. So feel free to check the channel as well and write some comments. Let me know your opinion about this theory, about other theories I have. I have kind of these two main theories. The one I mentioned before about the ancient weapons, and another one that it's about Zoro's last rival and the biggest opponent that he's gonna have, that I think is gonna be Vista, and I think Vista is working for the Blackbeard Pirates since the very beginning. I think he is the number one. I think the whole time Blackbeard had a first nakama mentor, because he's older than him, in Whitebeard crew, that as Doflamingo did in his saga, he took these older guys as mentors, and they basically help him to achieve his goals of greatness in this pirate world. So I'm gonna put it here as well, the Vista theory, and it goes into the whole lore of Swordsman and Mihawk concept and Sang's concept, and so if you check that video, it's gonna lead you to other theories of mine about Sangs and about Blackbeard and about Zorro, etc, etc, etc. But yeah, feel free to jump in those videos as well and tell me what you think. And yeah, so I think we're almost done. Basically, it's looking good. I think I need to add more black for my liking here. Yeah, on the hair a little bit as well. This one is more loyal to the Oda design. Sometimes I do more cartoon. I always like to do more cartoon, the characters, but this kind of I kept kind of the essence of the character more. Depends of how I feel at drawing the character and how it's coming into the paper. I will do one or another way, but yeah. So just a quick recap, because we finished already the drawing. A quick recap of today's video is Lilith is coming with us in the story. And the reason is because she's been introduced a lot to the group. She's been having these kind of interactions and gags with basically all of them. And she looks very similar to Luffy in the design and everything. And it's very, very happy character, apart from being the evil character. And I think as well we have this concept of Franky needing an upgrade, and done by Vegapunk. He needs to have this kind of interaction and connection and kind of conversation with Vegapunk, and Lilith can be perfectly good for this role. It's just a little bit too black. Okay. So I think she's gonna be coming with us to Elbaf, and we are gonna have her fixing a broken Franky. That Franky is gonna end up broken or pierced. I think he may be even pierced by Kizaru already at the very end when they are escaping. And we see him in pain, but we don't see anything. So Oda can say, actually, he pierced him very bad. Because I can't believe that Franky is very strong, but I can't believe that Franky fighting against Saturn, Kizaru, and everyone there, and all these kind of rukus happening, nothing is gonna happen to the Strawhats. You can say, okay, Franky is Sanji is a modified human, and he's not gonna be there. Okay, but Franky, it would be nice to use the mecha term, the cyborg term in him, and do upgrades. Upgrades with weapons, upgrades with shield, using the Wapometal maybe from Wapol coming into the story now. That I may do a Wapol video as well later on. Lilith can upgrade him, and something like this can happen. So I think we need Lilith a little bit in the story to give us some clues as well about Momo's fruit. Maybe she mentioned something about Momo's fruit that we haven't actually touched that term yet. Only, oh, what color is Momo? Momo is pink. Oh my god, it's a failure. So maybe Lilith is the one who goes more into this kind of artificial devil fruits, or all this devil fruit information that we want to know and we don't know yet. So I think this is kind of my cartoon Lilith drawing, my cartoon Lilith design. I'm very happy with it. So I think we finished for today. I think you enjoy. I hope you enjoy the theory, and feel free to share it with your nakamas, with your family, with your friends, and I think Lily is gonna put a little bit of green blood into those cola bottles for Franky in the Franky fridge, and we're gonna have Franky swimming like his friend Senor Pink, and we're gonna have him doing some techniques. It can be very nice, and we are not in the danger that he's gonna take the fruit forever, because he will run out of green blood, of cola, and it's back to normal. So we are safe on that side. I think that's a massive opportunity, and I don't think that Oda is gonna leave on the side, and he's gonna use it. And I think Lilith is our girl, our woman, our scientist to do this. So let's sign. This is DavidViadel23, DavidViadel23, you can say it as you want, and this is the Mandragon's Cave. I hope you liked the video, and as I said, share it and subscribe and like it and comment and whatever you want to do, just to create more One Piece conversation. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!